Ah, I'm back. Okay, new table, same ridiculously large collection of watches. It's new watch time. One limitation in my collection here is that I don't have a ton of dress watches. Of course, I have my Chinese tourbillon here, and I've got my Seiko Presages, but in my new job where I'm in a suit and tie all day and I'm not selling Seiko, it's kind of hard. So for the longest time, I was wearing my two Tissot here, because that is one brand that I work with. And speaking of which, that's why I got this new Tissot here. So let's have a look here. Oh, I should also mention, I didn't pay money for this watch. They didn't send it to me for a review, so has no idea that I make these videos. But this was something I got because I'm kind of good at selling Tissots. I talk about them long enough. So here we go. New dress watch. And it is, some of you have probably guessed already, but it is the Tissot Le Loc. Yes, possibly one of the best dials on a watch under $1,000. I would say the only contender for that title would be the Seiko Presage line. Certainly the best Swiss-made dial under $1,000. I don't think anybody's gonna argue with me too heavily about that. Hang on a second. And here it is on the wrist. If I'm remembering rightly, these are right at 40 millimeters, which for me really is quite the sweet spot here. My favorite part of this watch, though, is actually on the dial there, the Powermatic 80. It's a really excellent movement, 80 hours of power reserve, which means that once it's fully wound, it'll keep ticking for 80 hours. That's partly why you can actually see that slowed down frequency of the second hand there. When I have a couple of days off, I can put this in the case, come back, and it's still keeping time, which is really cool. This watch was on my wish list for years before I was working with Tissot, actually ever since it was with the Swissmatic movement, which I have in my Tissot V8. This is so much better than the Swissmatic movement. It just feels so much nicer when you set and wind it. It has hacking for the second hand, so you can set it precisely. Not that the movement will be very precise, but my favorite thing about the Le Loc is actually the exhibition case back. So they have that really cool, I don't know, it's kind of weird, because the point of the exhibition case back is so you can see the movement, and then they do this in a way that partially covers the movement, but I don't know, I think it just elevates the watch really nicely. Of course, you have the deployant butterfly clasp with those push buttons there, and yeah, this is now my daily watch. Because again, I'm in a suit and tie at work, and most days I'm wearing this one. There is another dress watch that